everyone, welcome back to another Stormworks video. Today's episode we are going to be playing the new Conquest Gamemode in the Weapons DLC. So let's get straight into the video. Alright, let's look at the map here. So we've got this island here which is owned by us. I didn't know it's part of our territory, but over here we have the enemy AI. They currently own the oil gantry and wait. They also own the fishing village here. They've taken it over. Now, we are here in Korea, so things cost money. To fight the AI, we're going to need a ship. We don't currently have a ship, so we're going to have to start building one. I'm not sure what the best thing to do here is, but I'll kind of just wing it here. We're going to need to turn on symmetry mode, and then maybe just bring it out to here-ish. Alright, so far this is what I have. It's quite long actually. Maybe we'll shorten it a bit. Though I want quite a bit of room to put on like cannons and stuff. So that's going to be the top deck. Alright, so I'm not sure how good this is. The bow is a very, like flat bow. Not very hydrodynamic. But coming around here, it turns into like this back piece. And here I think we could have our propellers and stuff with sufficient guarding and stuff. We could have like a bit of a deck here. And there'll be like a gun mounted here, and then the main bridge. We would want to be able to go as fast as possible to avoid things like gunfire. Something I'm interested in, has the AI been attacking places while I've been in the workbench? No, okay, that's good. We've got time then. Look at it down there. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, it's not stable because there's no weight to it, but I could see this working. What would... yeah, I could have like 3 of these sized propellers, and that could work. Alright, so there I've got the propellers sort of set up here, and then I've got like the pipes here, which would connect into here. This is going to take quite a while. In fact, I don't think I will be able to finish it all in one episode. I think there'll be 2 building episodes. This first one is going to be getting a lot of the stuff down, and then the second one is going to be adding the features to it, things like weaponry and stuff. So I'm quite excited for that. So yeah, we've got the engines here, and I'm just going to try lay out most of the stuff so we can get a bit of an idea of what or how things are going to go. We only need like 1 battery. I think we'll have 2, and then I'll have like an electric motor as like a turbo mode. We won't be able to sustain turbo mode, but if we have to like quickly get out of somewhere, that would be very useful. So for the bridge, So I think I've just constructed the bridge, or like, what the bridge area is going to be. I'm not sure if it looks good. What do you think about this? I think it's usable. We've got room for a gun there and there, and maybe we could have a gun up here too even. Alright, so let's start wiring up some things. So we're going to get a clutch in here, like so. That looks good. Then we're going to get some gearboxes. So then I've got that, and then I'm going to have 3 clutches so I can, distribute the power going to them. I'm going to have an electric motor. Maybe I'll have 2 medium ones. Yeah, I think that'd fit in a bit better. So like so. Then I'm going to have to get some pipe pieces like this. There, I think that works for distributing the power from the 2 engines and the 2 turbo motors into the 3 propellers. And while we're here, why don't we just paint those propellers so they're a bit more distinguishable. Boom! So the air goes from here out there. Oh no, sorry. The air comes in here, then it goes down to here, where it then goes out of pipe and into the engine. So that's 2 things down. Now we need to put in the exhaust. Boom, the exhaust is now done. Now we needed to do the cooling system and the fuel. Yeah, so it's not the most complex radiating system. So the hot fluid comes down here and then into this first radiator. It cools down a bit and goes into a second radiator, and by this point it's pretty damn cool. So then it goes in and back into the engine, where it'll cool down the engine, but the water will heat up, and it'll repeat the cycle over and over again. So now, I think arguably the most hard thing in this whole setup, if cooling isn't too frustrating, fuel. I don't even know where my fuel tanks are gonna be. And boom! That's actually the fuel system done. Wow, this engine was surprisingly easy. I think now we should spawn it in, because most of the heavy components are put in. That isn't bad, actually. I'm pretty happy with the weight distribution. What's the center of mass looking like? I wouldn't say it's the lowest thing in the world, but it's pretty low. I think here we should probably put in some weight blocks. Like so. I don't see a problem with that. Nice! We're doing really well. Okay, now we need to start making like access areas stuff. Alrighty, so I just went in and added a few more features, starting with these railings here, ladders so we can get up, and this little guard here, because it would be really bad if we were on a mission and then we died to our own propellers. If we're gonna die, then it's gotta be from, you know, the enemies. If it's just from the propellers, then it's just sad. Alright, so here I'm just adding in doors, and this room is decent size, and it's going to be filled of weapons and stuff, so we're going to have tons of ammunition, not only feeding this top gun, maybe if I could figure out a way to transfer it to here too, and up here, but also a bunch of weapons and stuff, so we can have like SMGs and pistols and stuff. Let's look here. So we've got rifles, SMGs, spear guns, pistols, hand grenades, C4. It's going to be quite good. I think the last thing we're going to need to do though is we're going to have to give it a bit of a paint job, and I'm going to end the video off here. Yeah, I think that looks alright. Do I have a bit of a lighter grey though? Yeah, I think we'll go with that. And then down here, which is the waterline, I'm going to add dark red paint. If you're wondering why ships have the dark red, well actually it could be many different colours nowadays, but why a lot of ships, especially older ones, have this dark red bit, I highly recommend watching Casual Navigation's video explaining it. If I'm smart enough, there'll be an iCard up in the top right, and a link down in the description. But the thing is, I'm probably not smart enough, and I've probably forgotten it. Alright, so here is the paint job I've done. It's not that great. Oh, this entire inside wall needs to be filled up. Hold on. Let me use the plain fill. Nice. Let's hope that hasn't broken anything. Alrighty, so I don't think that paint job looks too bad. Let's see how it looks here. Not bad. Oh, the back's a bit heavy. I might need to work on some weight distribution. I fell in the water. So, this video might be quite short. I'm not actually sure. But I am 1 hour into the recording, not even including the prep, so this video took quite a long time, even just to record. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next Conquest Gamemode. Goodbye!